it's Disney Girl, and today's video is going to be all about Tower Challenge number 5's spoilers for Chapter 3. So that is going to be the third and final chapter for the Tower Challenge, which is really exciting. So what's going to happen is the crystal is going to turn gray, which means we have defeated it, and then the third and final crystal that is currently in the ground will come up, and it will be purple just like the one in the middle is right now. So that's going to be pretty cool. So we're going to talk about the character collections that we are going to need for the final chapter, which is going to be the most challenging, guys, because we need 52,000 points to officially complete the chapter, and on top of that to get the cup of tea stand, which is a very cute Beauty and the Beast concession. So I think this is going to be pretty challenging for just about everybody who hasn't been playing the game for at least a year. So be warned about that. Now, it doesn't mean you guys should stop doing the Tower Challenge. It just means that you guys are going to have to work a little bit harder. So I'm included in this group. We are going to need a little bit more work to sort of complete it, and we have to have a good run with Chapter 2 to make sure that we get as much currency as we possibly can right now. Okay, so the collection. So right now where you can see the Toy Story and Sleeping Beauty character collection symbols right there, the first slot, it is going to be replaced with 4 collections. So this is pretty unique here that we're getting 4 different collections of characters that we're going to need. So it's going to be Mickey and Friends, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Jungle Book, and Dumbo. I think it's a little unfair that they're including Dumbo in this, considering that was just literally the latest update, so like hardly anybody's going to have that character, which I feel is a little bit unfair, at least at this point. They could have used it maybe in the next Tower Challenge, but this one, again, hardly anybody's going to even have him, and he will not be maxed out for anybody unless they're doing some serious gemming. So the characters we're going to need are Mickey Mouse, King Louie, the Ringmaster, and Tiadama. Now, the problem with this is 2 of these characters are paid characters. So King Louie is a paid character in the Jungle Book, and the Ringmaster is a paid character in Dumbo. So that is a lot of money or a lot of gems that you're going to have to spend for those 2 characters. And on top of that, it means you have to have unlocked the collection. So if you are not far enough along in your main storyline, you will not be able to even purchase these characters. So I can't purchase the Ringmaster right now because I still need to finish the Jungle Book and unlock Peter Pan. So that is going to take a little bit of time. So Ringmaster is out. Tiadama, I literally am bringing her into the kingdom, so she is not going to be higher than maybe a 3 by the time it gets there. So not great. King Louie, I just purchased in my last live stream, so he's a pretty new character. He is not going to be very high. So Mickey Mouse is going to be the character, at least for the first bit. I'm going to be using refresh tokens on like crazy. I'll use, obviously, Mickey, King Louie, and Tiadama, but King Louie and Tiadama, once they've been used once, I will not use refresh tokens on them. I will continue to just use it on Mickey over and over and over again. So I need to save up my refresh tokens, and the amount I have right now is not going to cut it. The second chapter we will talk about, so basically in the slot of Toy Story and WALL-E right now, we are going to need the following: Tangled, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, and Beauty and the Beast. So I find this a little bit odd why Beauty and the Beast is in the second slot. It's supposed to be the featured collection, but apparently we're allowed to use some of the characters from that as well. So I'm a little bit confused why they did that, to be honest. But I guess it could be helpful for some of you guys that, I don't know, maybe haven't gotten that far in the storyline to unlock maybe Sleeping Beauty or something like that. But I think if they were going to do that, they should have done it in the third slot, because the third slot literally is just Peter Pan. So where Monsters Inc. is right now, it is just Peter Pan, and that to me is just ridiculous that it's just that collection. So I'm not even going to be able to use the third slot. So a little bit unfair there. They should have at least had another collection. But anyways, the second slot there is going to include Cinderella, Rapunzel, and Belle. So that being said, it's gonna be interesting. We will see what happens with that. I've got Belle maxed out, Rapunzel, and Cinderella. They're all maxed out, so that's good. But yeah, so we're only gonna have a few characters there. None of them are paid, but one of them is from the Beauty and the Beast collection. So again, if you guys weren't in that event, you will need to open a legendary chest for her. So hopefully you guys have her. If not, it might be a little bit tricky for you guys, just because, again, the refresh tokens are going to be scarce for sure. The third collection, as I said, is Peter Pan. So we're looking at Captain Hook, Peter Pan himself, and Wendy Darling. Wendy Darling is the very first character that you unlock in the Peter Pan storyline. Again, I haven't even unlocked her yet to start collecting for her to be able to welcome her, so she is not going to be useful for me. Captain Hook is a paid character, so again, if I unlock that storyline pretty soon, because I know I'm battling Shere Khan right now, if I can do that, then I can purchase Captain Hook, and at least I'll have one character, but we'll see how my main storyline gets pushed along. It's gonna be iffy whether I can do it. So let me know in the comments below if you guys have any of the paid characters for any of these chapters. So if you guys have Captain Hook, King Louie, or the Ringmaster, let me know which ones you have in the comments below. And then we can kind of talk about, like, in the next video, what the collections are you guys have and whether you guys think it's fair to include Dumbo and Peter Pan in this tower challenge. Okay, and then obviously the featured collection is going to be Beauty and the Beast, and the following characters are going to be useful: Beast, Cogsworth, Chip, Gaston, and Lumiere. Now, Beast is going to be the featured character, and how I know that, the one sort of special character, because in, where is it? The event shop, we can see that he is the character you purchase. And if we've noticed from chapter 1 so far, and 2, that the character that you can purchase is the featured character. So basically, Hero was our featured character that never gets tired, and in the second chapter it was the Mad Hatter, or is the Mad Hatter, because it's still going on right now, and then in the final chapter it will be Beast. So just be sort of conscious of that, guys, that you will need to get Beast in right away if you do not have him, so that you guys can use him over and over and over again. So that is what it looks like for chapter 3, guys. Now, the one thing that we still have to talk about is how much is LeFou's ear hat gonna cost? Okay, so we've already gone up to 500, as we can see here, for the bow ties. So the ears hats are going to be 650 event currency. So save up, guys. Be careful with what you do with your currency. Now, the biggest thing is, guys, is like I would use it on, for example, Beast and the attraction, for sure, Beast Castle there. Same thing with every chapter. I would use your currency and make sure you get those first, because any of the character tokens, guys, that you sort of purchase and stuff like that through the tower challenge, let's say you can't get LeFou. Like, so let's say literally I didn't do any more in the tower challenge as of right now. I've got 30 of the mugs and 18 of the bow ties right now. So what that would mean, guys, is that when I do bring in LeFou, so let's say I open him in a legendary chest and I get him and stuff, all of the character tokens that I've collected there will be still available, so it'll just be used to level him up. So I'll be able to level him up pretty much almost right away, besides like the ears hats, obviously. But if I wasn't to do any more with this tower challenge, I would still get these character tokens. I just have to wait until I actually bring him into the kingdom via Beauty and the Beast legendary chest a little bit later, but that is sort of what happens. So guys, don't go, oh no, I just like spent all these tokens and I didn't actually get anything. You will get something. You'll just have to wait a little bit later, and it will be useful. So don't think for 1 second that you guys shouldn't actually purchase these things. Now, if you do want to hold on to your currency, it does give you a little bit of gems once the tower challenge is over. But again, I wouldn't just like not do anything with it unless you just don't ever care to get LeFou in the game. So again, that's sort of my opinion on that, but obviously you guys can do whatever you want with your currency, and if you guys have any questions about it, please put it in the comments below. All of us try and help each other out on the channel in the comment section, so just be noted that if you guys have questions, please leave them there. Okay, so the leaderboard, guys. The leaderboard will be changing. It's going to most likely still feature the Maleficent's horn stand and currency and stuff like that, but I don't think, it'll just probably be gems. I forgot, chapter 3 usually doesn't have anything to do with refresh tokens or anything, so we might be seeing some gems with this and maybe even some magic. Again, another Maleficent's horn stand, but you'll need to be like in the top 5, I think, for chapter 3 for that. So I don't think we'll be getting any of that for me for chapter 3, just because chapter 2 is already proving more difficult than chapter 1 because of the character selection that I have and stuff like that. Like, I have some characters at 10, which is fantastic, but I don't have everybody that high. I mean, I actually do have quite a few good ones, but I don't have a lot for Alice in Wonderland in terms of the higher levels, which is something like I definitely need to work on for sure for the next time that Alice in Wonderland appears in the Tower Challenge. So anyways, I'm still working away here on the points and stuff like that. I'm going to try and see how fast I can get to 37,000 points. I'm just shy of halfway right now with still like well over 3 days to go, so I should be able to complete this chapter, but I really am looking forward to kind of making that push for the final chapter. So this one is really just about currency for me, and then the third chapter will be basically strictly, I'm gonna be like points, as many as I possibly can. Alright, so guys, I think that is everything for the spoilers, so just remember to try and get those character collections sort of leveled up and everything like that. And if you guys do not have the characters for the refresh tokens, they are going to be available in a bundle for you to purchase every chapter they release another character. So for chapter 3, we are going to see Mrs. Potts being the featured character for that. So if you guys want another character to go ahead and collect refresh tokens, she is going to be your girl. So I have her, and I'm just basically sending her out to do that. I kind of wish she would be useful to challenge the tower because she is a level 8, and that still is pretty useful, but anyways, it'll give you an opportunity to collect her. But otherwise, that is everything for this video, guys. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, please give this video a big Mickey thumbs up. Also subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and don't forget, guys, to check out my other channel, Potter Girl, and subscribe to that one as well. I'm trying to sort of grow that channel, so if you guys can head over there after this, that would be greatly appreciated, and give that video or any of the videos over there a thumbs up as well. So thanks guys for watching, and we will see you guys for the next Disney's Magic Kingdoms game video. Bye!